Afrofusion artist and founder of High School Concerts Initiative Gaise is set to release his new album titled Decade After. Now, his sophomore album, A Decade After, had an exclusive premiere and listening session on Sunday at the Alliance Francaise Mike Adenuga Center. During the chat, he recalls a series of activities that led to the production of each track. The album, Decide After, is a 13-track project that strongly touted to impact and shape the culture with a wide range from veteran producers ID Kabasa and DJ Clem. The album is due for release across platforms this February 2022. Let's take a look.
I understand this is the second album. I think he's given it some time to do a second album, so he's worked hard on it. On each individual song. That's what I got from the presentation tonight and from the people who are close to him, who worked with him. That every song has a story, every song has a history, personal history. So I think good music has to evolve. You cannot just spin it out like that. So I think he just has to keep following his instincts, his creative instincts, and his inner voice, so to speak. And I have no doubt there will be many more good albums to come out in the years to come.
He's a young person. He's the future of the continent, and he has to say the things that he needs to say as the future of our continent. And I'm very impressed myself. All I can say is that the future is great for all the young people who can sing, who can dance, who can play soccer, who can play karate, whatever it is, because I saw he was quoting Bruce Lee there. So I think we have a great future with young people, because the continent of Africa belongs to the youth.
I've been in the industry for a little over a decade, so I wanted to capture that journey and that story in music, in art, and just capture my journey, with music. So I did A Decade After. It's my sophomore album. I wanted the theme of the album to be like, the journey so far, the ups, the downs, and the aspirations that still lie ahead of us.
This is a body of work that is not just your regular, go to the studio, you vibe, and you just couple stuff together to split. But this is a well thought out piece of artwork, a well thought out conversations. Like, when we're talking inside, we said all of the songs were coming from conversations that we had in the studio, some of the conversations that people feel on the streets, some of the conversations that are going on in our mind, which was why I said, I don't just want to call this music, but this is consciousness.
Oh, he's a great artist. Yeah. One of those guys that you just put that he's not been discovered yet. He's really good.
Yeah, that's what we do.
He's a gospel artist, but doesn't brand himself as a gospel artist. Oh. I know him from back in the day. He did a good video with some of the biggest producers. He's been working with ID Kabasa for close to 10 years. ID Kabasa
is huge. And that's why we do Music Mondays, okay, to bring to your attention all the new and real current artists.
Love you. I love you.